What's up, guys? It's Driftsnlifts here! As you guys can tell, I'm a little bit stoked right now. Finally, the Driftsnlifts Volvo Drift Ale merchandise is up for sale. So check it out right here, guys. So you can get yours today. In the description of this video, there's a link to my Driftsnlifts store. So yeah, there's a bunch of different designs. There's stickers, shirts, and hoodies and stuff like that. So there's fulfillment locations in the US and Europe. So choose the one that suits you best for cheaper shipping. And yeah, I'm super stoked that the design is finally out. Huge thanks to my buddy Davis, Pencil Fingers, for putting this together for me. I couldn't have had anybody do it better, in my opinion. Davis is amazing at what he does, and I can't be more happy with the outcome of it. So yeah, that's one really exciting thing about this video. So I guess I'll go into the other things that are exciting and not so exciting. So I got Goldie on the road, guys. Plates on it, and I even gave it a nice little touch. Right over here, if we look, I haven't even showed you guys this yet, but I got my hands on an SE spoiler. So that is a Volvo 740 SE Special Edition spoiler. They're pretty hard to find. I've only seen like a couple of them in my time with Volvos. So I think it is a perfect touch to Goldie. I actually took the roof rack off because I think the roof rack doesn't go with the spoiler. I'm going for a bit more of a sporty race car look. So I'm gonna keep this spoiler on there, and I'm also gonna fab up pretty soon here. I really want a little trunk spoiler that comes, or sorry, a roof spoiler that comes nicely off there. So yeah, that's gonna be my next little mod. And here, check this out, guys. I know I showed you that I got the pinstripe interior from Patrick that one day. So there it is in Goldie. Look at the contrast, hey? Gold and pinstripe blue interior. Oh man, it's just so cool. I know it's not exactly like a great color combo for the two to go together, like gold and blue, but hey, it's Swedish colors. Yeah, yellow and blue, gold and blue. But check that out, I even put the door inserts in. Crazy looking. I'm actually so stoked on it, if you guys can tell. So yeah. Anyways, now for the bad news of this video. So in the last video, guys, you would have seen that the wagon was running a little bit weird after I did all the boost pulls and raced Scott, did the drifting in it. So we did a compression test, and this is what it looks like. Here was cylinder number 1. Yeah, all good. Okay, so cylinder number 1 is okay, 155. And here was cylinder number 2. Yeah, all good. 0. So I think we found our problem, guys. 0 compression in cylinder number 2. Yeah. Yep, needs a new motor. So that's the outcome. 0 compression in cylinder number 2. So it looks like I melted a piston. I gotta say something really unfortunate, and it was a huge mistake on my part. I'm not really stoked about it, but before I turned up the boost, I forgot to check that the overboost solenoid was plugged in. Every time on an LH 2.2 car, they're usually plugged in. Not many people actually remove those unless they're like going for higher boost with bigger injectors and that kind of thing. But for some reason, the previous owner unhooked that line, and I was running my boost controller assuming that I was gonna hit a fuel cut if it went past 14 PSI. So I was probably running like, 17, 18 pounds on the stock injectors, which, yeah, after abusing it that much, ended up melting a piston, grenading the motor. Really bummed, guys. I'm sorry for, yeah, not good. But honestly, I was going to do the motor swap anyways, because as we all know, that motor was tired as a motherfucker. It had really bad piston slap, and if I only compression tested the first and second cylinders, but I'm sure that the back two weren't that great. You could really hear some good slap back there. Usually when a car has piston slap, it doesn't have the greatest compression. Generally kind of, I've seen ones with like 110. They're supposed to be at 155 is a good number. So it's tough to say though. Maybe it was perfect and maybe I could have ran that motor for a long time. But honestly, it's a good thing because this motor has been sitting in the back of my garage for so long here, not being used, and the Wagon is a good car to put this in. This motor, the car that I pulled it out of, was like really low kilometers. I think it had 190,000 K on it. So this is a healthy motor. It's got perfect compression, and the black Wagon has a perfect body on it. So I feel like it'll go nicely with this fresh motor. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Me and Dan are going to be doing the motor swap pretty soon here. But hey, I'm not too sad about it because I got Goldie on the road, and damn, this thing is fun. I'm hoping the Popo don't pull me over and give this one an inspection. But until then, we're all good. The only thing you wouldn't really like is the hood exhaust, and it sucks because that's quite a bit of work to change, because the actual turbo of this car, here I'll show you guys if you haven't seen it already. Pop the hood. The actual turbo of this car we modified to do strictly an up pipe essentially. Instead of a down pipe, it's an up pipe. So we actually cut the exhaust flange that would normally go down and rotated it upwards. So now it's kind of like permanent hood pipe, unless I want to take the turbo off and cut that, flip it upside down, re-weld it, build another down pipe, and who knows. But my plan is to get the motor swapped in the black Wagon and start working on that. Goldie's pretty fresh, it's good to go, and you know, the black Wagon needs some loving, and I'd like to get it up to spec and actually do something with it instead of just letting it sit there. So yeah guys, that's the video kinda. Nothing really else exciting in this video other than those things. But make sure you check out the link in the description of this video for the merchandise store, Driftsnlifts. Get yourself a Volvo Drift Ale t-shirt, hoodie, sticker, you name it. It's really helps supporting me, guys, and you know, I appreciate it so much. And at the same time, I think you guys are really gonna like the shirt. So yeah, anything else I gotta say? Not really. I think that's about it. Updates on the A tractor. I'm still planning on bringing it to a drift event in the early September here. So that'll be kind of the plan. And then after that, I'm probably going to pull the transmission out, sell all the swap to Scott so he can have a manual transmission in his car. And yeah, help a brother out at the same time, get a bit of money in return, and get the car out of my dad's driveway because he's kind of tired of me storing old shitty Volvos. Not shitty. No. Not shitty Volvos. Old dope-ass Volvos in his driveway. So, I think that's that, guys. I guess I'll end the video right there. Like and subscribe for... keep it classic. Thick, dense Volvo queefs. Peace out.